Opie and Anthony.
Recurring dreams are like, I have this recurring dream. I don't know if it's a nightmare or not, but that I'm in front of a room full of people and they're expecting something from me and I can't deliver it. And I don't know if it was a dream about not doing well on stage, but then one time I dreamed farther, like I went farther with the dream and I realized what they wanted from me was they wanted my recipe from marmalade. What a fucking dick. Fucking marmalade. They wanted my famous marmalade recipe.
Do you have a name for your marmalade?
No.
No? Okay. I'll give you a minute. I'm sure you'll come up with a name for your marmalade. After the break, you'll have a name for your marmalade, right, Jimmy?
Yes, I loves hats and marmalade.
Who doesn't? That's my dream. It's my nightmare. It's a snail slithering through a hat full of marmalade.
A hat just full of marmalade.
Surviving.
Is there anything worse than orange marmalade?
I don't think there
at
is.
the fucking diner. Like,
Yes.
why are they still making this shit? No one eats it.
I'll tell you what's worse than orange marmalade. Donkey shit spread. It comes in a peanut butter-like jar, and it's pure, softened donkey shit. And you spread it on Melba toast, and you fucking suck it off a bullcock. That's worse than orange marmalade.
Well,
but
you
not
answered my
much
question.
worse.
Thank you.
Donkey shit spread on Melba toast, sucked off a bullcock, beats orange marmalade by a smidge.
Holy shit.
In the worst department. I booked a gig in Allentown, Pennsylvania. I forget where it was. It's on New Year's Eve. I'm such a dumb bag of shit.
Oh, it's a weird club. There's a weird name to it, I remember.
Oh, here it is. Oh, Crocodile Rock.
Yeah, Crocodile Rock.
It's on Hamilton Street in Allentown, PA. Tickets are only $30, which is actually very cheap. For New Year's Eve tickets, usually $75 tickets.
Yeah.
It's $30, man. I never have my tickets. And it's an 8 o'clock show, so you can go out and do what you want after. You're not stuck there all
Crocodile Rock?
Yeah, I might walk on to the Elton John song and pump my fist.
Yeah, pump your fist up. Say, I know where I am.
Yeah. Crocodile Rock. Or maybe I'll bring on, remember Chocodiles?
Yes.
Those chocolate things? And I'll go, I thought they said Crocodile Rock. And then I'll eat one.
Waka Waka.
The whole crowd will go fucking nuts, man. No. It's because of New Year's Eve.
Yeah. A lot of people want to party and just
fucking hand out
crazy.
Chocodiles.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll wear alligator shoes. You go, I thought it said Alligator Rock.
No.
Or maybe I'll walk out with a big clock and go, oh, I thought this was Crocodile Rock. Or maybe I'll have my pants unzipped and you know what I'll say when I walk out. Or maybe I'll try selling a baby on eBay and I'll say, I thought this was Hockachild Rock.
Jesus.
Turn off the power.
I can't take the stink in here coming from these jokes.
What? Well, then maybe you walk on stage with me and I'll punch that smile and say, I thought it was Knock a Smile Rock. Or maybe I'll put some blood in the safe and say, oh, sorry, I thought it was Lockavile Rock. Yeah, why not?
Are we done?
No.
Oh.
So maybe I'll throw up in one of my socks and go, oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought it was Sockabile Rock. Do you know one time I spit over 5,000 feet?
Really?
Yes! I said, I'm sorry, I thought this was Hockamile Rock. You know?
Yeah,
Sure.
I understand how you could mistake Crocodile Rock for other names. Sure. Yeah.
Or maybe I'll take all of Anthony's guns and spill them onto the stage and go, oh my God, silly me. I thought this was Glockapile Rock.
I don't own a clock.
I know you don't. Or maybe, or maybe I'll talk to Susan Smith and borrow her van and go, oh my God, I'm sorry. I thought this was DACA Child Rock. Or I thought that I would fuck Eric Nagel in the face and ass and go, oh, I said I was supposed to be an Iraqophile, Rock. That's what happens when you rape a blithering idiot. You're called an Iraqophile. Sorry, Eric. Kids movies don't. I had a kids movie that didn't do as well as I had hoped.
Oh, really?
Paul,
no.
Oh.
I wrote one. I thought it was about little Timothy, where Timothy had to.
Heckler?
No, not that would be Teddy.
I know. I thought it was his son or something.
No, Timothy had to bring a thing of Fig Newtons to a group of people who were starting a march for pancreatic cancer, and he was afraid he dropped the Fig Newtons in the street.
What the fuck, Timmy?
And he was his job was to bring a bushel of Fig Newtons to the pancreatic cancer march people, and he tripped, dropped Fig Newtons in the street.
Did that cause a problem?
Yes.
Little fella?
Because a car ran over his hand and the Fig Newtons. Crushed his little fingers. You're out of your fucking mind.
We got some.
So the pancreatic cancer march was canceled.
And they didn't have Fig.
Yes, and then all the people, the last 40 minutes of the movie is a death montage of all the people who could have been saved.
That would be the most horrific thing to watch ever. Very good.
Yeah, it's... Before the New York Mets, they started their play in '62, they considered a list of names, the Skyliners, the Skyscrapers, the Bees.
Why? The New York Bees.
Maybe they like small breasts. The Burrows.
The Burrows.
The Continentals. And the Jets.
But you can't call the Mets the Jets because the Jets are the Jets,
Yes.
Jimmy.
And you can't call the Mets the Continentals because they don't have first-class headrest things that don't work.
Boring. Be more funny.
This is going great.
This sucks. I do kind of like the fact that the Mets are called the Mets because it's short for the Metropolitans. So if they were called the Continentals, it could get a little messy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Minnesota has one.
Yeah, the Minnesota Blue Ox.
Oh, babe, the Blue Ox.
Yeah.
For the Minnesota Wild, of course, we're talking NHL here.
Yeah, and they said that the reason they didn't call them the Minnesota Blue Ox is because Ox objected.
That's funny.
The Florida Flamingos, they actually considered naming the Marlins the Flamingos after
Good.
Paul McCartney announced his marriage to Heather Mills. I'm going by off the fly here.
No, they stand on one leg. We all know that. It looks stupid when they do it, too.
We're in.
Tucker.
Why bother?
All right, the Baltimore Marauders, the Cleveland Browns moved to Baltimore for '96. They couldn't bring their name. And the original suggested Baltimore Rapists was struck down as too funny.
It's a snow day here today.
Oh, that logo.
Oh, my goodness.
Jesus. The logo would just be horrible.
Yeah, it's a fist with, like, someone covering her face.
Cowering.
Just a big fist and a black eye.
Oh, Jersey's got a picture of a woman curled up in the fetal position in a shower. I'm just thinking merchandising. Well, I'm glad we were able to bring that to the table.
The Toronto Blue Jays.
It's not over.
No. The Toronto Blue Jays were almost called the Toronto Bunts, but they were afraid of the rival fans' chants. Which is also why they scratched the Toronto Knockchuckers. And the Milwaukee Maggots suffered from a similar fate. Yeah, boy.